Hello there. New delivery has just arrived now from Yodel. Let's get it open. And I got two of them because it would be rude not to. What is it? Obi Wan Showdown and Vader Duels End. Wow. You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did. Brilliant. So the carded figures in there. Alrighty, so another look at the packaging. There you go. Nifty, huh? Obi-Wan on one side. It's interesting they're using the image of the figure there. Wow. There's Vader. The back. Nice card backs though. Maybe for the Vader card back, they should have shown you the image of him looking like that. Not this image, but, you know, a photograph from the series where, you know, after his helmet got sliced open, you know, especially when there was like blue light and then it was like red flashing over him. It was great, the contrast that you saw. Right, let's get them both open, as I say, because I need to decide which of these I'm going to open individually. So, as Bosk's Bounty was saying not long ago, it's ridiculous how we're getting absolutely pulverized with different Kenobis. We've got the guy who was on the Opi, or whatever it's called, the Opi, and then you've got Wandering Jedi, and now we've got this one. It's just like, you know, Kenobi overload. You know, where's Luthen Rail and Dedra Mero, and I don't know. But, you know, as a fan of Obi-Wan Kenobi, I quite like the idea of getting another good card back, which is a nice image there. And also, over yonder, my Obi-Wan versus Vader shelf there. That's strictly for New Hope, that shelf there. I've got another option of having them dueling again. Down there we have Revenge of the Sith there. These are my prequel shelves. I've got the option in the future of having like one shelf just sort of dedicated to their history, you know, from Padawan to, you know, so I've got them there, see, working together against Dooku and then falling out. And then this is just another encounter. I mean, if I had it my way, these guys never would have faced each other until A New Hope. It would have been Mustafar, 20 years, Death Star. But still, having said that, they did meet in this series because whoever authorized it. But I did like this. I liked that scene when they had that battle and Obi-Wan was all over him. Look at this one here. That looks like it's got a little bit of... Yeah, it's very, very tiny, but there's a little bit of vein in there, so I'll keep that in mind. This one looks pretty flawless, but here is the Vader card back. Yeah, it's still a nice image of Vader. He looks tall and imposing there. Wow, I've just looked at the figure. Look at that. Let me just keep it still. Can't wait to get him open. God, he looks mean there, doesn't he? Look at that. That's really well made, that Hasbro. I'll give you that. Look at the detail of that. 3 3/4 inch, ladies and gentlemen. Look what they can do. Love it. Mwah. And then I'll just open the other one because we need to figure out which one I'm going to be getting loose. Let's do it. And look at that. You see, that one's got it as well. I think there's something's going on with the Obi-Wans there. If you're a grader, beware. That, I mean, you can barely see it, but can you see there's a little bit, right? It's kind of a line there. I've seen a lot worse, God. But nevertheless. And again, the numbers are 291 and 290. Yeah, see? That's the two card numbers. Right, here we go. Let's get these open. And let's just say again how nice it is to see unpunched cards. And that's it. That's a really important thing. Thank you. Shame about the retro collection, Boba Fett and Bosk. They should have been unpunched as well. But for now, here they are. Just inside their trays. Wow. I can't get over that detail, by the way. That face is amazing. It's just, wow, really good. I haven't even got it out and it's impressing me. And then Obi-Wan, the two faces were kind of slightly different. Because no two figures are the same, really, but I'm talking about the one I kept carded. I think they look, that's decent, that, innit? Seeing a lot of Ewan McGregor there. It's mad seeing him with a blaster, but it's not the first time. Remember Revenge of the Sith? So uncivilized. So uncivilized. Right, I've got a couple of peg stands as well, so we'll see how they get on with these. Because that's been one issue I've had with a lot of figures recently, the peg hole depth, but still. Who should we do first? Should we get Vader out first? Wow. Just look at the top of that dome as well. Look at that. See that brushing they put on there? That's great. Top of the skull. That's crazy. Look at that. Love it. Yeah, before I get the Kenobi out, I want to just look at this Vader. Fascinated by it. It's really good. And I've put the I've put the spare hilt on his belt, but that's not correct because, you know, Vader doesn't have two sabers, does he? He has one, and it's either lit or not. So I might put that in my spare TVC accessories box. It looks like it's going to fall off as well, but he did have the saber lit, didn't he, after the attack from Kenobi, because you could see the shine of the beam on his the red glow on his face. It kept switching from red to blue, didn't it? But that's epic, that. Really impressed. Look, you can see that he seemed to do a few shots, Obi-Wan, on his body, like his control panels or whatever. I think it all happened so fast at the end. It went bonkers. Kenobi was all over him. It was great. But that is an impressive Vader. It's kind of appropriate for Halloween coming up, this. There he is. That's amazing. Hasbro, I am impressed with that. I mean, God, even if you didn't like the series, if you were a fan of the prequels or Hayden Christensen or whatever, just the metamorphosis of Vader, then this has got to pull you in a little bit, hasn't it? I liked Hayden Christensen anyway, so I've got no problems with this. And here's the top there. I just want to be able to focus on that wound there. Just going to give you a super close-up. Come right by the window here just to light it all up. Just incredible, this. Wow. What an awesome figure. That eye as well. Wow. Look at that. There's loads of Vaders you can get that are deformed Vaders. There's one versus Starkiller you can get, and there's obviously how he looks in Return of the Jedi that you can get that one. I still haven't opened that figure. But still, I'm impressed with this. Wow. Let's get Obi-Wan open. Yeah, I just managed to get the hilt on his belt there at the back. Gun in holster there. I'm sorry, Anakin, for all of it. I'm not your failure, Obi-Wan. You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did. Brilliant. There they both are. So how am I going to display them? I really want on my shelves, right? I want Vader facing forward, looking at like that. You could have it like a movie poster, so they're both just sort of looking towards you like that. But strictly speaking, if I had to have them doing battle, I'd have it like that. So you've got more Vader. You can see him from this side. I'd have my Obi-Wan like that there. Yeah, great figures, really good. I'll come back to Obi-Wan in a minute. I just thought I'd show you how I'm going to maybe potentially display them. I'll show you some shelves in a minute as well with what I've currently got going on. But let's have a look at this Kenobi. Yeah, he's great. I love Ewan McGregor. I think he should have said a thing or two more to defend this. Well, I don't think he did enough to veto some of the ideas in that script, man. I think it was... some of them are terrible. Got quite a high hairline there, man. What's going on there? Still decent though. I'm liking it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm liking it very much. How about that? Like that. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. Both figures in shot with the card backs in the background. I'm just going to show you something else to finish off, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go for a quick Obi-Wan and Vader tour. So there you go. You've got the battling Dooku there. I like these two figures as well. It's kind of like one of the last times they were being rational and talking to each other. This is why you must help us. Yes, but use your feelings, Anakin. Something is out of place. It was the last time they trusted each other. You've got this down here. Classic Mustafar face-off there, man. Wow. I like seeing them fighting together. The Clone Wars, man. I love that figure of Obi-Wan holding a lightsaber like that. It's a bit dark in this alcove here, but that's pretty cool. Yes, I know we're not chronological. We're not going in chronological order. Here they are doing battle as Jedi and Padawan. Back here, the end of the Phantom Menace when he was just a wee boy. And of course, over here, one of my favorite shelves, which is the ensemble of Old Ben versus Vader. It's a mix of 5 POA, Power of the Force 2, vintage 80s, Power of the Jedi statues, super articulated soft goods figures. And then you've got the demise of Kenobi there, but I like that. Bit of a historical shelf there. A very important scene, but also a mixture of historical figures for the two. And then there were more. 2 more. But, you know, whatever I do with them on my shelves, let's just tip a hat to the creation of these figures are excellent. I am very impressed. Well done. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you've enjoyed it, do give the video a like and subscribe if you are new. Plenty more on my channel if you are a fan of 3 3/4 inch. So do get involved. This has been Only One Kenobi, only one. Out.